moldy bread, rotten cucumbers, rat droppings. When Justice Department investigators showed up for a surprise inspection of a federal women's prison in Tallahassee, they were horrified.
What we found was stunning. We saw inmates being served in their regular meal bread that had mold on it. We saw evidence of rodent droppings. We saw bugs crawling on cereals. We saw warped food containers, food in there that should never be served to anybody.
Well, the unannounced inspections.
Michael Horowitz, the DOJ's Inspector General, spoke to us exclusively about the report and about his frustration over the failings of America's federal prison system.
What we saw in the facility was not in any way conditions that anybody should live in. We saw a shower with pooled water that was black. We saw black spots on walls, which looked to be consistent with mold.
It's not an isolated incident. Horowitz told us he's been documenting bad management and awful conditions at the nation's 122 federal prisons for more than a decade, and not much has changed.
These didn't happen overnight. This isn't a new problem. I've been here 11 years as IG. The current BOP director is my 8th director that I've dealt with during that time.
Horowitz investigated the suicide of accused rapist Jeffrey Epstein and the murder of mob boss Whitey Bulger, two high-profile deaths inside federal prisons. He found that both were linked to massive failures by the Federal Bureau of Prisons, which is part of the Justice Department.
There's a lot of things that need to occur.
Last year, a Senate investigation found rampant sexual abuse of female prisoners by male prison guards.
It's been very concerning and frustrating to my staff. Our reviews keep finding the same problems over and over again.
The BOP said in a statement that it will carefully evaluate and implement any necessary corrective actions to ensure that our mission of operating safe, secure, and humane facilities continues to be fulfilled. Horowitz credited current Justice Department leadership and the new Bureau of Prisons director with trying to fix the problem, one that affects about 150,000 inmates. But, he said, it will take years. BOP Director Colette Peters making the case to Congress for more money.
Our officers do not get paid enough. We have trouble keeping them. State corrections will offer higher salaries than what we pay. Even local sheriffs are able to pay more than what we're able to pay in certain regions.
Some people watching this are going to be saying to themselves, look, this is prison. It's not supposed to be the Ritz-Carlton. What's the big deal here?
So the issue with this is we need to have humane conditions for people in prison. Been said by many people, including, I think, by Nelson Mandela famously, that you can judge a society by how you treat your inmates. And looking at this is no way to treat inmates. This is a basic human rights issue.
Ken Delanian joins us tonight from Washington. Ken, do we have any idea how long this has been going on at that Tallahassee prison? And has the situation been remedied in any way? We do know that it now has a high-profile inmate in Ghislaine Maxwell who was recently transferred there.
That's right. Ghislaine Maxwell, who was convicted of helping Jeffrey Epstein, the sex offender, and who has complained in the past about Spartan prison conditions, having come from a kind of a rather lavish life. To answer your question, Tom, the Inspector General told us the prison took immediate action by removing the tainted food and cleaning out the food warehouse and addressing some of the leaks and the mold issues. But that only happened because a watchdog conducted a surprise inspection. And some of the things the IG found will be much harder to fix, like 40% understaffing in the prison's health department, for example. He said that the health services were so overstretched that inmates didn't always get the medicines that they needed on time, Tom.
They are prisons, but they still obviously have to be humane. Did you get a broader sense of what needs to be done to fix what's happening inside federal prisons?
One thing everyone seems to agree on is that it starts with leadership. You heard the Inspector General tell us there have been 8 Bureau of Prison directors in the 11 years he's been on the job. It's a political appointment. The current director has promised reforms, but she'll be replaced if President Biden loses re-election. So some experts are saying the Bureau of Prisons director should serve a fixed term like the FBI director. The other thing it's going to take, Tom, is money to fix the crumbling infrastructure and to pay correctional officers better. Obviously, as you can imagine, Tom, there are more popular things for Congress to fund than federal prisons. But as Michael Horowitz said, it's a matter of basic human rights.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.